Jivatma is, you can think of it as my individual soul. So we'll come back to a metaphor, but for the moment, Jivatma is my soul. The soul that is interacting with my very physical life. The soul that chose to take birth in my physical body, in the circumstances in which I was raised, the country, the culture, the situation, the condition, that chose to come into this particular package, that intersects and interacts with my karmic package. Paramatma is the whole soul, the infinite, the supreme soul. Now the truth is, they're actually one. A way to think about it is the water of the ocean. So we have an ocean. Imagine that the ocean is infinite, that there aren't borders or boundaries to it. The ocean is infinite. The sun is shining upon it. Some droplets of water evaporate due to the heat of the sun. They get carried by the wind, deposited somewhere. Those drops return back to the ocean. All water on the planet is heading back to the ocean. Now, each of those individual drops at the core is ocean. Wherever it lands, it's ocean. And it's a drop until it reunites with the ocean, at which point there's no longer a drop. It's not about the drop dying or being finished or over, but it's about when that drop unites with the ocean. The individual dropness merges into the infinite ocean. And so the jiva-atma is like the drop. It's part of the ocean, it's of the ocean, it's never stopped being ocean. But at this current intersection of time and space, on a particular plane of existence, because of course on another plane of existence, there's nothing but soul. There's nothing but God. Everything else is an illusion. But on this other plane of existence, where we look at form, the waves of the ocean, the drops of the ocean, on this plane of existence, this drop is currently in the form of this body. It's still ocean, hasn't stopped being ocean. It's returning to the ocean as well. And at some point, it's going to merge back fully into the ocean. At which point, it's not about a dying of this. It's about a merging into the one. And this, by the way, does not have to happen only after we die. We speak about jiva-atma, we also speak about jiva-mukti. Awakening, mukti, freedom, moksha, while we are living in this very form, in this very intersection of time and space, on this very plane of existence, we can be free. So it's not about I have to lose the physical body in order to merge with the one. Because it's not the physical body that keeps me from merging with it. It's the mind. And so when the mind, this is why we meditate, it's why we pray, it's why we do seva, it's why we engage in all of these practices that purify. Purify the mind, purify the vision, purify the understanding. So that even with this body, I can be jiva mukti. Which means instead of identifying only as jivatma, only as my particular karmic package, moving through this particular physical body and circumstances, I actually am able to experience oneness with Parmatma. Because the truth is, we speak about souls, plural, and on one plane of existence, as I said, yeah, that exists. But on the highest plane of existence, there's only soul. It's like in the ocean, there are waves. And on the most superficial level, on the surface, yeah, there are waves. But on the deepest, highest level, there's nothing but ocean. And yeah, some of the ocean may be in the form of the wave. But even the wave in its form as a wave is still ocean. It doesn't stop being ocean in order to become a wave. It doesn't stop being ocean in order to be a drop. And so even as we live as the jiva-atma, when that jiva-atma interacting and intersecting with my mind, my understanding, my buddhi, my ahankar, my ego, when that is purified, I understand that even as jivatma, ultimately my highest truth is Paramatma, one with the divine. When we say aham brahmasmi, that's the awareness. When we say so hum, that's the awareness. Then it's no longer about jivatma, paramatma, then it's just atma, soul, divinity, one. And that can happen. That's the jiva mukti. So as the mind is purified, the jivatma realizes it's Paramatma.